What's good? It's your boy Dee Brown, aka Bruce D-Roy, and right now we're bringing you another video talking about how to make money in 2022.
But I love all women, cause when I'm in your city, I'ma take one home just to baby me. Then I'ma make the paparazzi make plays for me, just to have the whole world so amazed at me.
So, number one, rideshare. So with rideshare, me personally, I'm talking about Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. There's other things out there too that's like not as popular, but for the most part, we're going to talk about those three. So the first thing I want to say is when you want to make money, like really make money with rideshare, it's probably best to use your personal vehicle. The reason I say using your personal vehicle will be best is because you can do Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash all at the same time. If you do the rental process, it might not work out the same way. Actually, it will not work out the same way. You'll still make money, but like I said, you can make money with rideshare doing those different type of things, and you can make your own schedule. Number two, this one right here, we're going to talk about touro. If you're a person that has your own car or a secondary car that you don't use or however your situation is, you can place your car or truck on touro and people can rent it from you and pay you to use it. Now, with that being said, you kind of have to trust people not to wreck your whip. But other than that, then it's still some pretty good money making. So touro is a really good side hustle to have. You can still have a job doing it if you work remote or if you live in a place that has a train or if you have more than one vehicle. So touro definitely can make a lot of money with that if you have more than one vehicle or just a vehicle that you don't mind people renting out for you, or any other situation where you can put your vehicle on a listing. You can also put your vehicle on hire car. Now with hire car, the difference with them and touro is if you put your car on touro, you can't use it for things like Uber and Lyft. So if you put your car on touro, then it probably will come back in one piece without having a bunch of people who have been inside of it. And when I say one piece, I'm joking, but they can't use it for Uber or Lyft. However, if you put your car on hire car, then that's the purpose of hire car is for rideshare, Uber, and Lyft. So you can weigh those out, see which one that you feel more comfortable with, or do both. So yeah, number two, that's touro and hire car. Basically putting your car on a listing so other people can rent it for a certain amount of time. Number three is one of my personal favorites. I do it all the time. It is trying to get hired for a casting call. So you don't have to be a professional actor unless you want to be. It's pretty cool stuff. Or you can just do casting calls for being an extra. So if you're in a big city or a city that does movies, TV shows, all those good things and good stuff and blah, 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 then getting hired for a casting call will be a good side hustle or main hustle for you. So what you can do is you can go online, type in casting calls, type in your city, and you'll be surprised at the people who need extras and starring roles and other roles just to make some money. What they'll do is you'll hit them up. You may send them an email, picture, information, all that good stuff. Nowadays, if you're vaccinated or not, you send them that email or however they want the communication done. They'll hit you back and they'll say, hey, we'll give you this much amount of money to do this. So me personally, I've done a few things like the show Atlanta with Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino. And I've done a few other things like Real Murders in Atlanta on Oxygen as well. For me, I made some pretty good money. I've got some checks and it works out pretty cool for me. So if you want to know where to go, Google. But other than that, you can use backstage.com. I believe it's .com. Not sure, but Backstage is pretty popular. There is a subscription, so check that out. And also Project Casting. That's also my favorite too. There's some pretty good stuff on there as well. So I've done a few things using those two, and it has been worth it, especially when I needed a check or two. It works out. So that's number three. Number four. So number four is being a production assistant or an assistant in general for filming. Where can you find this? Well, you can find this on a specific website called staffmeup.com. Once again, I think it's .com. I can't remember, but I'll put it on the screen for you. It also has a subscription. Just gotta be honest with you. So if you have some extra money on the side, then please try it out for at least a month or two. Type in your city, state, production assistant, go from there. Production assistant is a good place to make money. It's kind of like being an extra, but it's actually you on the other side of the camera. Production assistant, all they really do is like, they do assistant stuff. That can run from bringing people from one place to another, talking to the extras who don't or do know what they're doing, bringing lunch to people. You're pretty much their assistant, just like you would be for any job or entrepreneur or anything like that. You just do what somebody tells you to do. It's not hard. Forgot what number I'm on. Oh, number 5. So number 5 right here is giving plasma. So if you've never heard of it, I'm going to give you some insight on this. So plasma is in your blood. Yes, you're kind of like giving some blood, but they return the blood in about 30 to 45 minutes, separating your plasma from you and putting saline into you. If you don't know what saline is, the hospital gives it to you. I'm not a doctor nor a nurse, so look it up. But it's basically so you can kind of like rehydrate. If you're a new donor and you're new to giving plasma, then you get $100, maybe another $100 on the second time you do it. It doesn't take long depending on where you are, but don't plan out your day with a bunch of stuff if you do plan on doing it. I will say, this is your body. And from what I know, it's safe, but we're all different. So if you do want to try it out, cool. If not, cool as well. But if you do it, make sure you have a plan to do the other things on this list as well. I don't want to be the person who's just sitting here giving you advice and you decide to give plasma for 10 years straight. No, if you do it, please use the money for something you need. Maybe paying your rent, maybe giving you somewhere, further in your life, or maybe to spend that money on getting a car for touro and using that, or hire a car, whatever you want to do. Don't just go blow your money and keep going back unless you want to. People do that all the time too. So yeah, number 5 is giving plasma. Number 6, yeah. So number 6 is starting a business. Starting a business is a really good one. Me personally, I do not have a job. Some of y'all do have a job. I don't have a job. I don't want a job. Jobs can kiss my ass. Me, I'm a photographer, also a videographer. Having your own business is great, but you also have to invest in yourself. So if you do have a job and you have some money to spend here and there, think about a few things. First, do you want to keep working your job? That's the first part. Because if you have a job, you can have your own business, but you're going to be spending time doing both, and you're probably not going to get as much sleep as you would hope. Number 2, do you have a skill that you can use? Your skill can be something you enjoy, that you want to learn as well, but also something that you learned at your job. If your job is doing some photography work or being around some photographers or being around some models, do something around that. If you're good at anything, just go online, look it up. Maybe you want to start something. But if you want some advice from me, design t-shirts. Get you a t-shirt printer. Learn how to design t-shirts is probably one of the easiest things. The hardest part is buying the printer. Like I said, for me, it's photography because I do music. I like to film my own music videos, take my own pictures, take pictures of models, all that good stuff. So that's what it was for me. Some other people, and this is the one that women always go to, makeup. They always go to makeup. They always go to makeup. Number 7, this is also one of my favorites, starting a YouTube channel. What I will have to say about a YouTube channel, it takes some time. It does take some time. If you're a girl and you're a pretty girl, it takes about half the time for you as it would for a man. Sorry, just letting y'all know the truth. If you're a pretty girl, it's not going to take that long, but it depends on how much patience that you have. It doesn't take that long to get to 1,000. 1,000 subscribers starts getting you paid if you have 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. So please, have patience. Do something else on the list that I gave you while you grow your YouTube channel. But YouTube pays pretty well. I know a lot of people talk about cents on the views and blah, blah, blah. $500 a month for YouTube is good. $100 a month from YouTube on top of what you do is good. $50 a month for YouTube is good. Whatever you're making a profit in for YouTube, once you get there, is worth it, and you're going to want to keep going. Advice for YouTube to get more viewers and subscribers and things like that to make money is do tutorials. Do tutorials on things that you enjoy. Me, I have photography, photo shoot tutorials. I also have video editing tutorials. I did Lyft. I have Lyft information for you. Right now, I'm making a video on things that you can do to make money. People need these types of things. The things that you search for on your YouTube. Go back to that search bar, see what you typed in, and you need to make a video on that. That's how you do it. Go to howto and see what's out there. It's not that hard. You can also do music reviews. So if Drake comes out with a new album, or Kanye, or whoever comes out with something like The Weeknd right now, do a music review. It doesn't matter how good it is. And also, reaction videos are doing well, and prank videos are doing really well too. Don't prank me. If you ever meet me, please don't prank me. Last but not least, because I forgot the number that I'm on, I think it's number 8. If you have an extra room or an extra house or an extra duplex or extra something that somebody can live in, then please rent out the room or house to somebody. It's probably the easiest way to make money. It's real estate. It's how rich people get rich. So please start that. That is as easy as it gets. Stay in a place that you stay in, or extra room, duplex, condo, whatever you have. That's a good way to make money. So that's all I have for ways to make money in 2022. Once again, it's your boy Dee Brown, aka Bruce D-Roy. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you go do these things, implement it, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like, we out.
You so dope. Better than a drink in my coat. More like the tree in my smoke. If you wanna rock this boat, then we can ride out. You so dope. I'ma get you into your zone. Then we can be alone. Go ahead and kill your phone so we can ride out. You so dope. What? You so dope. 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 You so
Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, cause some funny, some fire stuff is on the way.